Okay, this is a great way to review how to graph your inequalities on the number line, because it reviews all three things that you have to think about. Which type of point is it is determined right here. Which point is it on? And which way does the arrow go? So let's do a couple so that you guys can review it. And then I may ask you to turn in some screenshots, a certain number of screenshots, so that you can review, show me that you've done the review. So generate new inequality. So the first thing I know is that my dot has to be on the -9. Second thing I need to consider is what this means. It means -9 is greater than, it's bigger than x. So that means x has to be smaller than -9. So that means this arrow is going the wrong way. So I'm going to switch it so that it goes that way. And then I have to determine whether or not it's an open or a closed circle. I do that by looking at this, and it should have a line underneath it if it is supposed to be an open circle. So in this case, it needs to be an open circle because, and it tells me, correct. So it gives you that immediate feedback. I'm going to refresh the site because I think it starts you over. So we'll start with x is less than or equal to -1. So I have to put my dot at the -1. I'm going to think about whether or not it is an open or a closed circle. Well, it has the line underneath it, so it should be closed, which I think I said backwards in the last time. And now x is smaller than, it's less than. So my arrow has to point this way. And let's just try to determine if this is correct or not. So if I did some samples, example, if I chose to test -9, is this still a true statement? -9 is less than or equal to -1. Yes, it is. Let's try a test up here. 1 is less than or equal to -1. That is not. So therefore, this answer is correct, and I know that because it's here. All right, so let's do the next one. I'm going to click Generate New Inequality. Oh, I have to turn that off. Sorry. Generate New Inequality. My point goes at the -6. I'm going to think about whether it is open or closed. Yep, it is closed because it has a line underneath it. It means equal to. And now I got to think about my point. So this means -6 is bigger than x. So I have to reflect on this. Let's try a test point. So I'm going to get my little writing tool out again. If I put in the test point, because I see -9 and I see 0. So let's put 0. Nope. Let's put 0 in. 0. And let's read it. -6 is bigger than 0. This is not a true statement. Let's try the other one. -6 is bigger than -9, is greater than -9. That is a true statement, so my answer is correct, and I know that because it's down here. What I want you guys to do is do this a couple of times. Make sure that you have your correct that shows, and once you've got that correct that shows, you do a screenshot. If you do not know how to do a screenshot by now, you need to press Control, Shift. That's terrible writing. And there's a button that looks like this at the top of your screenshot. And then that will be what you attach. If that's something I'm requiring to do. Google Classroom will tell you if that's something I'm requiring you to